If you're just joining me, I have just reached the end of the Eternal Forest, where Cheryl here is going to take her leave. But I believe she's going to give me an item before she leaves, if I'm not mistaken. Is she? Okay, yes. What is she going to give me? Okay, it's a TM4 return. If this was the original Pokemon Platinum, this would have been the Soothe Bell instead. As a matter of fact, I would have gotten the TM4 return a long time ago from Professor Rowan back in Sandom Town if I was playing the original Pokemon Platinum, and not the Poke Radar as well as a few repels. Okay, I don't know if you noticed right now, but it's currently nighttime, so that means I can find Murkrow in the grass 10% of the time. Although, since this is going to take quite a while, that means my power points are going to run low. So, if that were to happen, then I'll just go to the Pokemon Center in Eternal City off screen, and then I'll come back to Eternal Forest, so that way I can try and find a Murkrow. Okay, and with that, I'll see you when I eventually find Murkrow. Finally found it. Did this take a while? Yes, it did. As you can see, Torterra is now at level 37. Okay, I'm gonna go over to Bidoof so that way I can try and weaken this Murkrow. I can't weaken this Murkrow with Torterra because any attacks I do with Torterra will kill this Murkrow. Oh, ouch, that assurance did a lot of damage. Okay, let's see if I can try and nail a headbutt. Okay, probably not because that wing attack is gonna kill Bidoof. Well, okay then, I had to give it a shot. Alright then, plan B. Let's move on to Shellos. Let's see if I could weaken Murkrow with Shellos. Okay, hopefully Shellos can take whatever Murkrow throws at it. Okay, Pursuit. Well, I wasn't planning on switching yet. Okay, let's see how much I can do with the Water Pulse. Okay, not a lot of damage, but at least I confused it. Okay, well, I guess I need to use at least 2 Water Pulses to possibly put its HP in the reds. Okay, hit itself in confusion. Okay, with the confusion damage, let's see how much Water Pulse is going to do this time. Okay, almost in the red. You know what? I think that's a perfect amount of HP for me to start throwing some Pokeballs. So, I'm going to put Torterra back in the fray. No sense of letting Shellos die. Then I'm going to start throwing some Pokeballs. Now, since I said Murkrow has a catch rate of 30, I'm going to be here for quite a while. Okay, I have 39 Pokeballs, so hopefully one of them does the trick. I do have a Dusk Ball on me, as you saw, but I seriously doubt that one Dusk Ball is going to capture this Murkrow. Although if I had a Sleeper on me, then maybe I could catch this Murkrow with the Dusk Ball, but I don't have anything like that on me right now. Okay, that first Pokeball didn't do the trick. Let's see if the second one will do it. Nope, obviously not. You know, just trying to capture this Murkrow kind of reminds me of the time where I caught Skarmory back in Emerald 386, back on Route 113. But the only difference is, Murkrow's catch rate is slightly higher than Skarmory's. Murkrow has a catch rate of 30, whereas Skarmory has a catch rate of 25. Yeah, I can't believe something so small like Murkrow has that kind of catch rate. I don't get it either. Okay, well, Assurance isn't affecting Torterra all that much, so I guess this means Torterra can take all of Murkrow's hits. Well, there is Wing Attack to consider, so yeah, I might be in some kind of danger. It all depends if Murkrow decides to use Wing Attack on me. Okay, Pursuit, I don't plan on switching out, especially not to Riolu, because, yeah, if I send Riolu out against Murkrow, then I'm pretty sure Wing Attack's going to kill Riolu. And I don't want Riolu to die because it's going to lower its happiness, and I can't have that. Okay, Haze. I don't have any stat modification moves on me, so Haze is not going to do anything. A good thing Murkrow doesn't have any stat modification moves on its current moveset either, because if it did, then I might be in some trouble. Oh man, kicks out at 3. Okay, especially if it raises its attack. Okay, Wing Attack, how much is that going to do? Not a whole lot. Well, for one thing, it did a little bit more damage than Pursuit and Assurance. Okay, is this Pokeball going to do the trick? 1. Nope, of course not. Okay, how many Pokeballs do I have now? Okay, after this, I'm going to see how many Pokeballs I have. Okay, 32. Okay, I'm going to use my 8th Pokeball now. Okay, is this one going to do the trick? 1, 2. Aw, man, kicks out at 2. I thought I was going to kick out at 1 because that first shake seemed pretty wild, actually. Okay, Pursuit's not doing anything yet again. Okay, I'm down to 30 Pokeballs, and I still haven't caught this thing. 1. Okay, that was a wild shake, so I assumed that Murkrow was going to kick out of that Pokeball. Wow, 10 Pokeballs, and I have yet to capture this thing. And this thing's not even legendary. Okay, here comes Pokeball number 11. Is this one going to do it? Nope, of course not. Well, if I were to get a sleeper at this point, then I think it has to be probably Butterfree, but yeah, I'm not about to send in a Butterfree against the Murkrow because I'm pretty sure Wing Attack will kill Butterfree in one hit. Well, I'm not really sure what other sleeper I could have gone with. Kicks out again, really? Okay, Wing Attack. Okay, please no crits. Okay, well, it wasn't a crit, but it did a little bit of damage. Okay, I have 28 Pokeballs, now 27. Could this one do the trick? One, two, three. Yes, finally. Murkrow has been caught. Okay, I really hope this thing has super luck because I really don't want to have to do this again. I believe there was another Pokedex entry that said something about if you see a Murkrow at night, it could possibly be bad luck or something. Not really sure where I saw that. Okay, let's see what nature and what ability it has. Okay, serious nature and... Alright, super luck. Okay, and I'm pretty sure you saw all four of its current moves already, so yeah, I guess I didn't really need to show that. Okay, now I'm going to go grind this Murkrow off screen. Excuse me. Well, well, well. Look what I found while I was training up Murkrow. Yep, I knew I was going to find a shiny Pokemon in this game eventually, so let's get to capturing this thing. One, two, three. Oh, what? Kicks out of three? Really? Well, I didn't damage it, so naturally, it was bound to break out of that Pokeball. Well, one thing's for certain, Taillow's catch rate is a lot higher than Murkrow's, that's for sure. I would damage this thing, but I'm pretty sure Murkrow's attacks will kill Taillow, so I have no choice but to free ball this Taillow and hope for the best. Okay, is this going to do the trick? Alright. Even though I'm not going to use Taillow on my team still, if I see a shiny Pokemon anywhere, I'm going to capture it. And you know, originally I was going to train up Murkrow to level 25 prior to me encountering the shiny Taillow, but I think level 23 is good enough, so I'm going to move on to my next destination. And my next destination is the Old Chateau. In the original Diamond, Pearl, and Platinum, I couldn't go here yet because there would be some cut trees in the area, and I would have to beat the second gym so that way I could access the Old Chateau. But since those cut trees are gone in this game, I'm free to go to the Old Chateau very early. And as for the Old Chateau, the majority of the Pokemon you can find there are Ghost types, well, except for two Pokemon in particular. Those two are Rattata and Renegade. Ooh, ouch, that frustration hurts. Well, no surprise, since once you capture Baneri, its base happiness is at 0, so naturally frustration is going to do a lot of damage. Okay, so back to Rattata and Raticate. If I were to encounter those two, then I might have to switch out Murkrow because I'm pretty sure those two Pokemon, especially Raticate, will dominate Murkrow in one hit. Thanks to its measly defenses, of course. But as for the majority of the Pokemon here, I'm pretty sure Murkrow could handle them with no problem at all. Such as Ghastly over here. Oh yes, I don't know if you noticed, but Faint is spelled with an E in this game and not with an A, just like how it was in the original Diamond, Pearl, and Platinum. I take it this is because Drayana wanted to update the names of certain moves so that way they're the same as how they're spelled in Generation 6, because I'm pretty sure starting from Generation 6, Faint was spelled with an E instead of an A. Okay, over here we have an Old Chateau. This is pretty much a full heal with a different name. I don't think I'm going to use the Old Chateau since, well, I don't really come across this item very much, so I think I'm just going to keep that item as sort of a souvenir. Okay, as you see there, Murkrow is holding the Sculpt Lens. Yeah, I didn't mention that yet. I think the Sculpt Lens is a pretty good item for Murkrow to hold since it increases the holder's critical hit ratio. So, if I combo that with Super Luck and I use a certain move that has a high critical hit ratio, then that move is going to do a lot of damage. But I don't have any moves that have a high critical hit chance yet. Well, actually, there's Torterra's Razor Leaf. But I'm talking about Murkrow here. So, yeah, it looks like I can't make do with my combo quite yet, so I'm going to have to wait until later. Oh boy, a Rattata. You know what? Maybe I could take on this Rattata. Hopefully, I don't regret this decision. Okay, hopefully Wing Attack kills it in one hit. Alright, there we go. Okay, but as for Eradicate, well, I'm pretty sure I can't one-shot Eradicate with Murkrow. Okay, over here, there's nothing really of interest, although there is something at the bottom of this bookshelf here. It's an old notebook. There's something scrawled in it. Something so peculiar should make off with the motor. Okay, I assume it says that. Okay, this is obviously referencing Rotom. Now, before I get to Rotom, something about that room in particular. It appears as if it's glaring. Okay, you would think that there's a security camera inside that statue, but I don't think so. Okay, but before I get to that particular room, these people here, at least I think they are people, they were not here in the original Diamond, Pearl, and Platinum. I hear it's amazing when the famous purple stuffed worm in Flapjaw Space with a tuning fork does a raw blink on Harikari Rock. What the fuck are you talking about? Okay, I'm just gonna move on. Okay, what about you? Do you love Old Chateau? I do have one. Is she gonna give me one? Uh, okay, I assume if you don't have one, then she is gonna give you one. Well, maybe I should have, came to this room first and see if maybe she would give me an Old Chateau. Whatever. Okay, anyway, as I was saying, that room with the notes that reference Rotom, years ago, back when I played Platinum on my Nintendo DS, I was told that if I were to insert a Generation 3 cartridge in the Game Boy Advance slot on my Nintendo DS, I could possibly find Gengar in that particular room. But I never found Gengar since, well, I looked up online and its encounter rate is pretty low, so I guess maybe that was the reason why, or maybe I was just being lied to altogether. So, yeah, I'm not really sure why I didn't encounter Gengar in that room. Or maybe I was just looking in the wrong place or something. Yeah, anyway, the point is, I didn't find Gengar in the Old Chateau at all. And you can't find Gengar in here anyway. In this game, that is. Okay, there's somebody else on the other side of this table, so I'm gonna go talk to them and see what they have to say. It's probably going to be something ridiculous. Okay, so as for Rotom, Rotom is on the upstairs floor of the Old Chateau. Am I going to go after Rotom right now? Well, no, I'm not, since I don't think I'm fully equipped to take on Rotom quite yet, so I think I'm going to have to come back here later on so that way I could capture Rotom. I mean, Murkrow does have Nightshade, but at the same time, Murkrow risks getting killed by Rotom's Shockwave, and I don't want that to happen. I mean, one of Murkrow's level up moves was Taunt, but I turned it down because I don't think I really needed it. Because, well, if I were to use Taunt on Rotom, then, yeah, it's just going to seal away Double Team, which I guess is good because Double Team is pretty annoying. But at the same time, I risk exposing I risk exposing Murkrow to Shockwave, and I don't want Murkrow to die to a Shockwave. Turn the game console off right now. Okay, I don't think that's going to do anything, so no, I'm not going to turn the game console off. Okay, are these people even real? Okay, we've got a spell tag here that boosts the power of Ghost-type moves by 20%. So if you have any Ghost-type moves on your team, you can give that spell tag to whatever Pokemon has that particular Ghost-type move. Okay, now all that's left is the upstairs area of the Old Chateau, so I'm going to see if I can try and check out that area before time is up. Okay, there are 4 rooms in the upstairs area, so, oh, I guess maybe I can get to at least 1 or 2 of them. Oh yeah, something else I didn't mention about Rotom in this game. Get this. You can actually encounter Rotom at any time of the day, whether it's daytime or nighttime. Rotom can be encountered at any time of the day, in this game only. But like I said, I'm not going to go after Rotom quite yet. I'll probably come back later on once I have certain types of Pokeballs. I want to say Dusk Balls, but I don't want to wait that long. So maybe I'll come back here if I have a Quick Ball, because I don't think Rotom's catch rate is very low. Okay, what do we have here? Okay, another Old Chateau. Oh yes, I believe there's some ghostly people in the Old Chateau, but the way I see it, they come about when you least expect it. Okay, inside the TB, there appears to be a Pokemon. The Pokemon appears as if it will come out. Want to dump the TB? No, I'm not going to do that right now. I'll come back here later. Okay, so there are 2 more rooms in this area of the Old Chateau, but thanks to this Ghastly, I don't think I'm going to have time to explore them, so I guess I'm going to have to explore them next time. Okay, so far I haven't encountered any Eradicates to the point where I have to switch out Murkrow, so I guess that's great, so that way Murkrow is not going to die. Okay, with that being said, more of the Old Chateau next time. Peace.